Welcome to Stuck Inside Gaming's playthrough of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Now, this is a game that's a first-person horror mystery, but also kind of seems like it's a walking simulator in a similar style of Valley or What Remains of Edith Finch. I know I haven't played that for the channel, but I did play it once upon a time. So obviously you play as a detective looking for Ethan Carter. That's really all I know about this game, so let's dive in. This game is a narrative experience that does not hold your hand. There will be no granny holding here. Granny hand holding.
Ethan Carter, I didn't know, but he knew who I was.
Was an avid
When
reader.
the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid like Ethan, you're right. Plenty do.
I did.
Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail. But soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are
Nerd.
places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that.
He was already
To
gone.
find Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
Ah, so we're in the game now. Woo! Light at the end of the tunnel! Will I get run over if I do this? Probably not. But it'll definitely probably be a long walk back. I did read that there was no combat in this game, so it definitely is implied to be that of a walking simulator. Oh Lord, I'm trapped in a loop. I'm in hell. Okay, let's get looking. Obviously, the main route is along the tracks. What ho? Tracks are in disuse. No jumping either. But yeah, if there's no combat, there's really no tension, I don't think. Unless it's something like what,
Red Creek Valley seemed like a quiet, ordinary place. I've learned two things in my life. No place is truly quiet, and nowhere is really ordinary. Ethan warned me about that. Warned me not to be fooled by what I saw here. He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds. This would be my last one. Already I knew that.
oh... Any particular reason? Care to elaborate on that? Yeah, this rail line hasn't been used in years, clearly. Yeah, hopefully it won't do any kind of chase sequences like Close to the Sun did. I feel like I can almost taste the rotting wood. Well, we're already here. Okay. So, probably need the key or something. Let's head back the way we came. Definitely looks pretty. look like buildings. Oh no, that's just another bridge over there. Now the game obviously, as mentioned, is heavily exploration based, so I feel like we have to go in between these bridges, maybe, and look for clues, like the true detective we are. More games need foliage like this. Said there'd be no hand holding, so obviously we gotta find everything ourselves. Huh? I don't know what that means. Ah, so there are... Okay, so I find these various things and they paint a picture for me. Two traps. Oh, what? Ethan couldn't have gone this way? You don't know. Okay, you the game. No, still, you don't know. I don't know. Who put these here? Seriously, what lunatic put these here? Am I on private property or something? I kind of want one of these to just hit me, you know? Almost got hit by that one. Man, I wanted to get hit by that one. Okay. So are they forming a portal of some sort that I can enter? I feel like the real mystery is just figuring out what your powers do. No narrative uncommon of the foliage, dude? Come on, it's pretty. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that one would have taken me a while. Is that everything? And we enter the future realm of Terminator. Sap. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, an old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed this old man had hidden a jade amulet in the forest, but the old man wanted the villagers to believe this, so then they would search the forest for treasure and not drink his sap. One cool fall night, someone set fire to the forest, and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. What a sap!
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it. I'll read it later.
Okay. Guessing that's all that was on this island for now. So now we proceed to the next. Is Ed the guy that hired us to find Ethan? Actually, before that, let's go see if the traps are even still here. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so maybe the kids' writings are leading us onward, sort of? It kind of feels like maybe the kid's writing like Alan Wake did, where what he writes sort of becomes reality. But maybe not to that extent? I have no legs! Actually, would have been kind of nice if a game like this had a full body underneath. But no, because no one's supposed to look down. Oh, I never even noticed this inspect. Ah, it's blood. Why is our mind sitting so precariously on the word crank? I have to look for one, okay. There's a road crossing. Go that way, of course. No blood. Yes, rope. But there's definitely blood here. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm blind. Rest of corpse. So, does that mean I missed a chunk of it? RR? Or His legs were cut off. Who are you? Probably both. Well, he clearly has not been dead long enough to decay, so he can still probably be identified. Who's... Okay, so the implication is Ethan sent for us. But if Ethan is as young as as is implied to be, why? Because investigators like this, like private investigators, don't really get involved unless there's money or personal investment. Well, there's the crank. And there's blood on it. So the crank was removed, and he was bludgeoned with it? Or did he bludgeon himself and it just fell down? But why was he tied to the tracks in the first place? Okay, so there's three over the tracks. I don't want to wander too far forward. Okay, so these clearly had to have been left behind by the tram up there. Well, maybe he has been dead a while, but it hasn't been maybe hot enough for him to decompose? Maybe? Because I know weather can play a part in either preserving or rapidly decomposing of flesh. This looks like two posts for a walkway. Or something else. Or just random posts. Tracks stop here, but they continue over here. Huh? The tracks don't line up. I don't think. Fresh dirt. What about a rock? Oh, come on. It's clear that the rocks and cliffs up here are not all that stable. Hell, either that's a really old tree or a very loud woodpecker. again. Gorgeous visuals. Divot. So clearly the rock was important for some reason. I think the only thing I can really do now is go put the hand crank on the tram. So I'm not seeing much else right now. And I don't want to wander off too far. Because I think it wants you to do stuff in sequence. Hello. What? Wait, what? Why am I being followed by an astronaut? What? Come back, mighty spaceman of the future. Why isn't Paul reacting to this? Like, did he narrate his intro, but just nothing else? The hell? Why? Was I kind of right in the Ethan's writings becoming reality? Is this just one of his other stories? Of the Elder Orbs. Happens once every 1,000 years. One of two. Fangs. The beast had fangs, but was heavy and slow. So when it saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out, like the others before it. When it did not, the beast rose up on its legs, and went to the place where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, a bright and pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs, and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again, between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home, but it could not ignore the light, so it chased it deeper into the forest. When the light stopped, it did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle, feeling no fear. The trees turned towards the beast, pointing at it like needles. But the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. The trunks and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. As the ground disappeared, the beast realized it would never use its fangs again.
Get out of my room, Travis!
Stories, stories. Always with the stories.
Get out!
I read the Fangs one. I liked the Beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
Is Travis an older brother? K-Lord. Yeah, that definitely sounds like an antagonistic older brother. Alright, now to go see what happens when I add the crank to the tram. How did I get so far? Jeez. Curse you, spaceman, for making me lose my awareness of progress. That seemed unrelated to this. Ooh. Aha, I did this. Gasoline, diesel fuel, dropped. In a rush, maybe? Dried grass. Yes. Rectangle shape? Rail car from the bridge? Oh, so it was implied it'd been sitting here. Started moving. Guy was tied up with ropes, got free and tripped maybe on the line as he tried to run away. Lost his legs. And died here. Hand crank kind of rolled down here. Probably just fell from there. Why did he have the head wound? If that were all it was. What was with the gas? Gasoline was to power, or to put in this. Whee! There we go. was that about? Needed to be right on there. Looks about right, so then what? Okay, so it is opening up more. What am I missing? What about the rock here? Why was that important? Okay, so with having gotten the train moved, I think I'm gonna call it there. That's a footprint. Okay, I think I'll call it there for now. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. Check out some of the other videos I've done. And as always, if we're stuck inside, we might as well game. I'll see you next time.